Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is yours truly coming at you, Donovan Kelly, aka Occultic Babe at YouTube. I believe this is New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2012. It's approximately right now Sunday night, probably about 2:56 a.m. This is going to be a quick vlog about standing up for yourself as opposed to being a practicing witch or just standing up for yourself just in general. And that's going to be the vlog / new item or new witchcraft tool. I want to show you guys this. We finally got our, not mine, it's actually a friend of mine, it's part of my occult. I thought I should put it on YouTube, show you guys. Finally got our bowline, or as they would say, athame. And the athame is not your typical knife that you would want to use for cutting or any of that. This knife is only used for witchcraft related rituals. But this thing is awesome. It comes with this case. That's how it looks. This is just awesome. You see that? Ordered this awesome. Well, when I'm dropping stuff, ordered this powerful, awesome little tool from 13moons.com. Now, there's another website you can also go to. I checked it out. Their prices are a lot more expensive. It's another website you can check out. It's called catandcauldron.com, but I like 13moons a lot better. But yeah, finally got the athame here, or the bowline, which is B-O-L-I-N-E, and the bowline is associated, same thing as an athame, but a bowline is like, it's actually more of a approximation of more variety of what the athames come as. That a bowline, you could get a sickle, you could get a dagger like this, or you could just get something simple like this, just a normal 1/2 inch to a 1/4 inch athame like this. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. It comes with this, and I don't know why the hell that they send me or keep sending me like it's mine. I like it. I'm going to get mine, but not the same one he has. It comes with a rune, and I'm guessing this, you're using your athame, which is this little powerful guy. You use this to carve a symbol into the rune. So I'm guessing that's what that's for. And it says only you possess your athame. You're not supposed to let no one else borrow it or anything, which is a good thing to live by. Yeah, check that out. It's real oak wood. You know, pretty damn sharp too. I nearly just took my finger off and I dropped it a few seconds ago. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's 13moons.com. You can get this. It was like $5.99 after shipping and handling and after taxes and all that stupid stuff. Came to $10.85. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, this is that thing, and this is a very important tool when you're part of an occult, or if you're just a witch just in general, whether you're pagan, whether you're Wiccan, whether you're whatever kind of magic you're practicing, or maybe you're already experienced, whatever kinds of, you know, witch related religion you're in, you have to have one of these. It's important. But the one I'm getting is going to be a lot bigger than this, but this thing is just awesome. It's double edge, and yeah, it's from a place called 13moons.com. It's pretty cool. They got some awesome stuff there. Just check them out. But yeah, yeah, James, I hope you're watching this, because this is yours. Hope you like it. Just want to make a video. It comes with this rune here, you know, so you could carve your symbols in for energizing, I'm guessing, in a case. But now we're going to move on to some more subjects here in a minute. Now, I had to do what I had to do. These are dolls that I made. Victim, let's see, 4 and victim 5, or I should say enemy 4 and enemy 5. So I'm getting ready to do a little ritual here in a minute. But yeah, pretty much just made them out of clay. Paint them black. As you can see. Now back to that. Now that I'm done with that, the athame and the room and the dolls, this, this has been bugging the hell out of me. I'm pretty sure I told you guys in another video, I recently got more enemies. The thing about that is, people just keep stepping in my life and becoming enemies, and it's their own fucking fault. What pisses me off is people will sit there and take the enemy side before they even know the whole fucking story. They'll just get a little earful of it, and they'll just say, "Oh, well, you should let it go." Like, no, there's no letting it fucking go. Am I supposed to sit up here and lick you guys' ass all the time when you're wrong for what you done? This is the fucking goddamn second time this has happened in this fucking place. I speak of this place, I don't just mean the place where I'm at or the area or the neighborhood. I mean in my heart, in my soul. I'm fucking sick of it. So am I wrong for defending myself? Should I? I'm 30 years old now, and this shit's still going on. I was 29 when it happened before, so how many times does it take for me to stand up for myself and tell people to fuck off? How many times should it take before you're nothing? Should I sit there and let people talk to me any kind of way? No, I shouldn't. And see, like I said in another video, not everybody could possess, or you know what? Like Lady Fairy Moon said, but I kind of had some similarities in it. She gave me inspiration. Anybody could be a witch all they want, but you got to feel it. You got to have that first cry. Now, I don't know if I told you guys about a first cry. First cry is when you're doing a spell and your mind is calm. You got your mind calm, free of any other bullshit. You're just focusing just on the spell you're doing. You're just focusing just on the employment of the spell you're doing. You got to have that first cry. The first cry is like when while you're doing that spell, you feel it. You cry about it. Just like when Christians catch the Holy Ghost, they cry and shout and jump. Well, we witches, or we practicing witches as well, we have to have what they call, I wouldn't say it a Holy Ghost, but some kind of spirit to let us know. We're doing spells. We're witches. So we have to cry about things too, Let's make you less of a human being, less than a woman or a man, whatever gender you are. So once you get that first cry, you'll know. I haven't had my first cry yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. And when it does, it's going to hit full-fledged head on. Because like I said, I'm still a baby, I'm still practicing stuff. I still got a lot of stuff I got to buy. Stuff is expensive as hell. It's not cheap, but look at Christians, they open their churches expensive. Look at a pulpit. Those things are what, $1,000 or something like that. So there you go. So our stuff is expensive too, but you have to have that first cry in order to know that it's for you. Like Lady Fairy Moon was saying, you can't just, you could say you're a witch all day long, but you're not out there getting the tools and spending the money, and you're not doing the rituals like you should, and you're just saying you're a witch. Don't just say you're a witch just to be cool, or don't just say you're a witch to just scare people, And I'm serious about all this stuff, because I just showed you guys, and all you guys saw all my videos. If I wasn't serious about this stuff, I wouldn't take my time out to show you guys this stuff. This is no, all this stuff, all the things I'm wearing around my neck, the skull, and actually the vial of graveyard dirt was just a suggestion from somebody. And I'm like, man, why didn't I think of that? This is coming from someone who's not a witch or Wiccan or anything. The guy told me, say, hey, why don't you get a little glass? Actually, this is a contact lens. This is a contact lens jar. It's a little vial, and I put graveyard dirt in it. I got a dead fly in it. And this ring I found at my parents' house. I don't know where the hell it came from, but it looked pretty gnarly and dark, so I took it, put my own energy into it. Stuff like that, Not all witches are the same. Now, and a lot of people out there saying, well, you're a witch, you're a practicing witch, where's your pentagram? I think that's personal preference too. As long as you have something to show that you're a witch, that's all that should matter. There's tons of witches out there that don't have pentagrams around their neck. I might get one, or I might do something a little different, But these things on my neck are here to stay. I've had these things on my neck for years. This skull head I had for years. This ring I had for years. This, I just got this a few months back. I thought of it because the person that told me to do it, I'm like, that's a good ass idea. Because see, I practice necromancy. Guys, if you don't know what that is, it's got something type of magic to do with the dead. Let's put it this way. The dead helps me with my magic. If that makes any sense. So I practice and study necromancy. But yeah, I mean, you gotta have that first cry. When you have that first cry, and those tears start rolling down your face, when you're meditating or you're saying a mantra and you're just sitting back your own dark place wherever you go and do your spells at, you gotta have that first dark cry, you know. First cry is what you want. I said dark cry, but you know what I mean. You have that first cry, you'll know that. Yeah, don't. Just like I said, when Christians cry, they feel the Holy Ghost. Well, when witches cry, they feel the earth, they feel the spirits, they feel the elements, they feel the seasons, if they will, if that makes any sense. But yeah. But like I'm saying, I think 2013, it's time to speak up for yourself, and I'm going to do that. I don't care who you are. I'm not going to sit up here and let no one talk to me or start shit with me for no reason. I have a right to live on planet Earth just like anyone else does. You know, and I made a lot of videos on this, but I just wanted to get it off my chest. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, that question ought to be answered. I mean, am I wrong for defending myself? I don't think so. I think you should stand up for yourself, you know. But that wraps up for that segment of this video. I just wanted to get that out there. This is not a joke. I'm not doing this to get attention or fame or none of that, because I was practicing magic long before I even had a YouTube account. So I don't want to hear that bullshit saying, oh well, this and that. No, before any of this shit even happened in my life, I was practicing magic. I just stopped being a Christian back in 2006 is when it all came to the light, and I just said, I'm done with this Christian stuff. It wasn't for me. Now my mom's a Christian. Every time I leave her house to go on my little vacation, as I would like to call it, time I leave to go on an outing or wherever it is where I'm going, she always says, go in peace and safety of the Lord. Well, that's my mother, and I love my mom and I respect her. But at the same time, that does not mean I gotta abide by, you know, when she goes says to me, go in peace and safety of the Lord. I know that I'm not a Christian anymore. I know that, you know. I'm not sure if she knows it or not. It's probably obvious, you know. It's like it's about my sexual preference. I'm not straight. A lot of people that know me, they know that. But that's my mother. She's a Christian. I'm just not into it no more, you know. I'm not a bad person because I'm not a Christian. I just decided to choose this path, and this is the path for me. I'm no longer a Christian. So, yeah, I'm a good person. I've got a heart of probably 1,000,000 angels, but I'm not a Christian anymore. I'm just not. You know, so just because I'm not a Christian don't mean I'm a bad person. But this is no joke. I'm serious about this. I mean, I wish I would have saw the light and got to this stuff in 2005, 2006 when the needle freshly hit the surface. Like, you know, it wasn't for me. You know, it wasn't for me. Now I respect people who are Christians. That's your thing, but it's not for me. It ain't for me. I wish I got lots of friends that are Christians and people that come from all like types of religions. That's totally fine, but not me. I like to get in even with my enemies in a different way rather than, you know, pray for them, because that I don't want to pray for them to make them feel good about themselves. Why? They should feel like crap for what they done to me. Why should I make them feel good for what they done to me? You know what I mean? But like I said, my mom's a Christian. I'm not a Christian anymore. She says, go in peace, safe and Lord all the time when I leave. I'm going to respect her because she's my mom, you know. But like I said, I know what I'm about. I know what I'm into. All this stuff, all these videos I make, it's no joke. I'm not doing this for attention. I'm not none of this. This is real. This is the real deal. I just want people to know that, you know. Sometimes, I don't know if anyone else feels this or any other people out there listening to this video or watching this video that are practicing magic, they feel like they kind of cheat themselves out of their religion. They kind of feel like man, I don't feel it, you know. You have to feel it, and that's that need of not feeling it. You gotta pull yourself back into that. You gotta push yourself back into it. Say, I am a witch. I am a practicing witch. I will cast my spells a little better. It's just like a New Year's resolution. I will go further. I will make that spell stronger this time, you know. I will make sure the moon is full and waning and waxing globious when I do that spell. See what I'm saying? That was one of my New Year's resolutions last year. It was one of my New Year's resolutions to get better with my religion. And this is my religion, and I got to take this seriously. I got to take this seriously just of yesteryear when I was a Christian. I took Christianity serious. I got to take becoming a practicing witch serious. Because I don't feel that I'm taking it serious. And see, what you perceive as yourself, you possess that out like, okay, this guy ain't, he ain't serious about it. People feel that energy that you're not serious about it, so you gotta feel it serious about it yourself in order to possess that energy. And I have not been feeling up to date with it. I gotta get back into it. And like, when these people started this shit with me again here, that's when I started doing my magic. And it shouldn't have been that way, because I'm telling myself, and this is a true statement, I don't know any other practicing witches or witches get what I'm saying about this. You ever notice that, all of a sudden people become enemies, and you haven't been doing your magic or your rituals for like, I don't know, a few weeks or a few days, and all of a sudden these people piss you off. Now I have a reason to do a spell. Now, it shouldn't be that way. If you're practicing witch, you should be out doing spells all the time, 24/7. Because that's what being a practicing witch or being a witch in any way, shape, or form is about. It's about doing spells or whatever it is you have to do to become a witch or become a practicing witch or whatever it is. And it shouldn't be that way. This is my thing. If I was already doing what I supposed to have been doing and the intuition was right, this wouldn't even have happened. You know what I mean? Those people would never start that shit with me that night. That's all that there is to it. So that's my thing. I'm telling myself that I'm a practicing witch, and I'm perceiving myself, and I am a practicing witch. That's because that's what I am. That's what all the materials and tools are for. I don't have that stuff for nothing. But at the same time, I was cheating myself out. I gotta get back into it. And people, whoever's watching this video, all my friends and everything like that, please take warning heed. You're doing a spell, mean it. Don't say, oh, I done a spell on that person, I wish I wouldn't have done it. Because that's guilt. When you speak of guilt, you speak of sevenfold. It's not going to work. Instead of a wrap around the corner, they'll come back and bite you in the ass. Don't have guilt. Do it and mean it. That's what being practicing witch is about. Like I said, I cheat myself out so many times. And like I said, if I was into this stuff like I should have been goddamn into, this wouldn't happen in the first place. I wouldn't have had enemies again this year. But now I do. I should have kept up with it. That's probably the same thing happened to me last year, the year before. Like, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to have done. And if I was doing what I was supposed to have done, and I kept my magic going, I kept my spells, my rituals going, every Woden's Day, I was making sure the moon was right, the earth was nice and fresh, the soil was nice and fresh. This wouldn't have happened. Now, it took all this shit for these people to upset me for me to get back into it. That's not the way it should have been. I should have kept with it. But anybody out there who's listening to this video and watch the video, all my witches and friends, you understand where I'm coming from. But like I said, tell me how you guys feel about that. You got to possess a certain energy for it to work. You shouldn't wait to do a spell. You should just do it and keep up with it. It's just like tying your shoes. It's like going to school every day, having homework. Conflict it in your mind. Put it on your smartphone. Put it on a calendar, a memo, whatever it is. Because I felt that I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, is becoming a practicing witch. You can't just say you're a witch. So that's what this video is pretty much about enemies and possessing that energy. You got to feel it. You have to feel it. Sometimes it takes people to their 55 years old to become a witch and be able to do a spell just like that to make it work. And we're talking about people that were my age. They didn't start getting into it core of their life till they was 25 years old and from on. I didn't get into this stuff till I was like 26. Here I am today, still practicing it, because there's so much stuff out there to learn. You got right hand magic, you got left hand magic, So, but I'm pretty sure you guys know where I'm coming from. Just keep going with it, because it happened to me, and this is probably why this happened. I didn't keep myself focused on what I should have been doing. I let all this other shit sidetrack me. I didn't buy all this stuff for nothing. I bought it because I'm a witch. I ain't no type of person to just buy something and don't use it. But that's all I had to say. This is Don Kelly coming at you. at Culted Babe YouTube. Sign off. This is a new year. You know, you guys go out, have fun. Happy New Year's to all my pagans and witches, and Wiccans too, practicing witches like myself. And that's all I had to say. This is Diamond Kelly signing off, aka Culted Babe. You guys have a good New Year. Expect another video later. If you didn't subscribe, subscribe me. It's a Culted Babe at YouTube. Inbox me, outbox me, comment me up. Tell me what you guys thought. Later.